right, what's up everybody? Welcome back. This is going to be part 3 of the 2012 SS Camaro Texas Speed Cam and Lifter BFD kit, I think is what they call it. Unofficially brought to you by Rain Inferno Red Dragon, because that's what keeps you going. So I'm going to have Caden just kind of spin it around here and hook your peepers in the old engine compartment here, because I did a great job of not filming anything, because yeah, well, it's pretty much done. So I just got done putting in the Dyno, I believe that's how you say it, the new Dyno injectors. That's the part number of what we got on the new injectors. So pretty simple stuff there. If you've never done it, I'm gonna have Caden come in here real close and we'll go through kind of a real quick how-to on how to change those out. You got a bolt here, there's another bolt up there, same thing here and same thing there. This piece and this piece, that whole fuel rail lifts up. Disconnect the clips for the electronicals right here. You just pop a little plastic piece up, squeeze, pull it right off, and that you do that 8 times each injector. And then there's this little clip, and let's see, which one can you see the best? You can't see any of them really, but right there, my finger's touching it. Can you see that, Caden, on the camera? See that little piece that's moving right inside there? That little metal clip? Yeah. See it right there? That's what actually holds the injector onto the fuel rail. So you'll lift the whole fuel rail out, and then you'll take that little clip, pop it out, pop out the injector, and then you're gonna want like maybe a little pick, something like this, because it might leave that O-ring in there. The new injectors come with some grease. Put a little grease, not a bunch, just a little bit of grease around each O-ring. Put those in, smack it back in there. Piece of cake. We're kind of at that point where I'm getting a little nervous, just making sure everything that we did right. So the only thing that I have left to do now is I got to tighten up the spark plugs, put oil in it, put the wires back on, and we're ready to crank on it. I'm going to crank on it and just make sure we don't have any weird noises before I actually hook up the ECU, which we've already sent to the tuner. He's already put a new tune on it, and I'm going to hook the spark plugs up after I crank on it and I get everything feeling good. So I'll have to have the ECU in there to crank it, but I'm not going to hook the spark plug wires up until I got that. Basically, spark plugs in this car are, well, spark plugs in any car, right? I mean, let's see if I can figure out where I just pulled that. Oh, there it is. So this is probably the most entertaining part of any vehicular project, is changing spark plugs. That is 100% sarcasm. Got one of these fancy, speedy spark plug doodad wrenches here. We're going to see how well she works out. Probably not very good. May have to switch her out and get an actual wrench. I don't know. It seems like it's working. No, it's not. Just kidding. False alarm. Can you see anything I'm doing? Not really?
Now you can, yeah, sort of.
Sort of, kind of, not really? Yeah. Just don't feel like I'm even on the spark plug. Maybe I am. Long-winded plugs, huh? Yeah, boy. Been sick all week, and you know, in between being sick, and of course, Dayton is out of town, so I got to finish it all by myself. It's always fun. Yep. Nope. No, it's not. As you can see, we have done a fantastic job of keeping everything real nice and clean, and I know right where all of the tools are. Yep, that's probably not true either. I'm going to try it this way. Zeus, why are you in the garage? I don't feel like that is getting on that plug at all. It's like there's, I don't know, Dayton got these plugs and they're a 13/16 socket. The ones that came out of it were a 5/8. It's almost like this 13/16 won't clear. So can't use the plugs that we had. They're not the right plugs for this car. So old plugs, they're not in great shape, they're not in terrible shape. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get them in. We'll use them for the initial start. Once I know everything's good, Dayton's gonna stop on his way home from the airport and get a new set of proper plugs, and we'll just swap the plugs out before it goes to the tuner tomorrow. So for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and jump back in here with the old plugs. None of the old plugs looked really terrible, so I'm just kind of not even really cleaning them up, honestly. If I'm being completely honest with you, I wiped them off with a rag and I'm shoving them right back in there, and that's about it. So we'll cut you back on when all this is done, and we should be pretty good to go. Okay, well, 947 32 48 hours later, and 97.2 busted knuckles and bloody flung wrenches. Spark plugs are in. Dayton gets to swap them out when he gets home with the new ones. ECU has been flashed with a new tune from the tuner for these new those fuel shooty thingies. What are they called? My brain's fried already. Injectors. Yeah. So we're gonna pop this in. Pretty simple on this guy. One side goes in. Let me get the wires out of the way. Just one side goes in. And block, bliddity bloop. And then ba-bam. Let's see here. What did he do when he took this thing off? Man. There we go. Bam! Kablamo! And then this side goes on right there, right here. Oh man, that wire's right in the way. Blamo! Alright, computer's in. Gotta put oil in it. Let's first check and see how much oil's left in it after all the shenanigans of having to drop the pan and all that stuff. Let's see where we're at here. I think it's gonna be safe to say that there should be no oil in it. Yeah, nothing on the tube, or on the dipstick, sorry. So, I was told by Mr. Dayton himself that this thing holds 8 quarts, which is, well, it seems a little obsessive, or excessive, I guess I should say. But you know, hey, I'm not Mr. Chevrolet or Mr. LS. Oil is over there. I think I've got a funnel somewhere. Don't look at my dirty garage, okay? Doing a wee bit of a project. Well, no, you can. I was telling the people not to. Camera, you know. Nothing you can do about it, yeah. All right, got some of this good old Dexos Castro Edge. Unlock maximum performance. SAE 5W30. Advanced full synthetic, not partial. All the synthetics, okay? Watch your step on that jack. So I'm gonna put all of this in there, which is 5 quarts. That's what I thought, but I wanted to check and make sure I wasn't lying to yins. Okay, so we'll just bloop, one of those, and we're just gonna give her the beans here. Yeah, baby. Oh, drink it up, girlfriend. It's been a long time. I think we've had it torn down for 3 weeks now. Probably going on close to a month. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. So what I'm gonna do, because we've had everything completely taken apart, heads off, cam out, all that stuff, new valve springs, lifters and everything. I lubed the snot out of that cam and the lifters when we put them in there because I did not want them to crank dry. Just not sounding like fun to me at all. I'm going to, now that I've got the ECU hooked up, I am going to not connect the plug wires off the coil packs, and I'm going to crank the car over for a little bit. I want to listen, make sure everything sounds like it should, make sure I don't have any radical tapping. And I think it would be better to get oil pressure up to the top side of the motor at 200 RPMs than 1200 RPMs at idle, whatever this thing idles at. I don't know, because the tuner set all that with the new tune, so we'll have to see what he set it at. We go ahead and pull the dipstick after 5 quarts, see what that puts us at. Feel like there was a little bit on there that time. We're gonna see. Beep. Yeah, just barely hitting the bottom of the thing. So we're gonna go ahead and put the other 3 quarts in that it called for. And come on now, just go home. Don't go in there. Good grief. That make me angry. One more of the Castro edge. Now we only want 3 quarts this time, not 5. So put my measuring eyeball right there in it. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Yep. Here we go. It's about a half a quart. About a quart. Probably about 2 quarts. I'm gonna say that's 3 quarts. Let's take a look, see. Where's it at? Man, that was only 2 quarts. My eyeball's getting old. My measuring stick's off. That's about a quart. Let's see here. Man, that would have been close. Sounded like a dog drinking water. Just saying. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close. My measuring eyeball's way off. You hear anything running out under the car? Good thing. It's too late now if you do. We just wasted a bunch of oil. All right. That's that. Let's see. Where'd I put the oil cap? Oh, it's over there. Let's put that back on. We're gonna check her one more time, because that's what a good boy would do. Uno más, por favor. Mi amigos y amigas. That's about it. That's all the Spanish I got. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's full. She's full. Guess it does take 8 quarts. All right, last thing we got to do is she had no coolant, because we drained all that too. So got some coolant right over there on the floor. How's her? Get up, girl. Antifreeze and coolant concentrate, must add water, extended life, 5-year, 150,000 miles. That's cool. That's the one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour half of this in there, or all of this in there. And then I'll go fill it up with water. See how much I can make in. Think I can make it all?
Sure.
Oh, you're awful trusting of me. Here we go. Coming at you, coming in hot. Oh, look at that. Barely a splash. Oh, yeah. Yep, she was empty. Spilled a little bit that time. That's okay. The dogs need some to drink too. I'm kidding. Don't let your dogs drink it. It'll kill them. It's a joke, people. Goodness gracious. All right, come on, baby. Drink it up. You like it. Oh, daddy like it. Good stuff. Oh, yeah, there goes the whole bottle. I'm gonna go fill this up with water. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Coming in with just the Watra. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's goodies. Nothing like 4K video of filling a radiator. Okay, a little bit for the floor. Trying to prime all that air out of there. All right, got Caden in the car. All the spark plug coil packs are disconnected, but the computer is on. So we're gonna go ahead and just crank it, Caden. Crank it, and then when I say stop, stop. I just want you to crank it a little bit at first and then stop, and then crank it and stop, and then once we know it's rotating good, I'll go ahead and let you crank it around a little bit. All right, go ahead and just bump it. Nothing? Do it again. Stop. One more time. Stop. All right, we're gonna go ahead and fire it up. Battery's a little bit weak. I'm gonna hook the coil packs up. We're just gonna have to fire it up because the battery's weak and I don't have enough battery to crank on it and really get a lot of oil pressure. Doesn't sound terrible. A little pulled down. I'm hoping that's the battery and not something tight in the engine. We'll find out. Here we go. Round number 1. Where's my oil pressure light? That's the one I want to watch. Engine power is reduced. Why is it saying that? All right, here it is after the tuner. So there you go. That is the Texas Speed BFD cam lifters. That whole kit. By the way, the tuner Privat, I think it's Privat Automotive is how you say it, in Tulsa. Highly recommend him. Great dude. Definitely knows his stuff. So if you're around the Tulsa area and you need to get an LS, he specializes in LS. If you need an LS tuned on, go talk to him, Randy, over at Privat Automotive. Great dude. So anyway, I'm going to wrap that one up here. So thanks for following along. Thanks for watching the videos. If you like them, go down there and hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Subscribe to the channel. More stuff coming. I want to say he said he's getting ready to have to put a clutch in that car. Or shouldn't say have to. He wants to. So he's talking about ordering a McLeod clutch. So we might be doing that setup. So anyway, check it out. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We'll see you next time.